Are you ready to discover the three most mysterious books in the world? One of them is believed to have been written by the devil himself, another is said to grant supernatural powers with its hidden knowledge, and the third, no one even knows who wrote it. Some even claim it didn't come from Earth at all. And here's the striking part. One of these books is believed to be hidden in Turkey. The United States once officially requested a copy of it. When you hear about these books, you'll be shocked. So, if you're ready, let's begin. The Voynich Manuscript. Imagine a book that drags you into a deeper unknown. With every page you turn, words that belong to no known language, illustrations of plants that don't exist on Earth, bizarre astronomical charts, strange machinery, and naked women bathing in mysterious rituals. This is the Voynich Manuscript, one of history's most enduring mysteries. Dating back to the 15th century, it feels like a message sent from another world. The alphabet resembles no human language. The words look structured, but no one has ever been able to read them. Cryptographers, scientists, historians, even artificial intelligence have tried to decode it, but all failed. Carbon dating in 2009 confirmed it was written between 1404 to 1438, proving it was not a forgery. The manuscript surfaced in 1912 when antiquarian Wilfrid Voynich purchased it in Rome. Since then, it has baffled experts and now rests in Yale University's library. Its flawless nature makes it even stranger. Medieval manuscripts normally have errors, corrections, or smudges, but not this one. Every letter is perfect. This led some to wonder, was it really written by human hands or by something else? Some believe it was created by hidden philosophers like Roger Bacon. Others say it's a coded grimoire for dark rituals, or even an alien message from a lost civilization. And yet another theory, maybe it's an elaborate medieval prank. But if it were just a prank, why would it contain a consistent grammar and repeated word structures like a living language? Even William Friedman, the genius cryptologist who cracked Japan's purple code in World War II, couldn't solve it after years of trying. To this day, the Voynich manuscript refuses to give up its secrets. Some say if it's ever decoded, it could change human history forever. Shams al-Ma'arif, the Book of Hidden Sciences. Number 2 on our list is a book that sends chills down spines whenever its name is spoken. Shams al-Ma'arif, known as the Book of Sun of Gnosis. For centuries, it has been considered by some a source of wisdom, and by others, a doorway to disaster. Filled with talismans, magical formulas, ways to summon jinn, and even instructions for invisibility. This is the most controversial book in the Islamic world. In 1984, Turkey's National Library received a formal request from the United States. Send us a copy of your Shams al-Ma'arif, but Turkish authorities refused after reviewing it, realizing it was no ordinary book of prayers. Instead, it contained dangerous occult practices. The book has surfaced in many dark incidents. In 2021, an Egyptian smuggling gang confessed in court that they used Shams al-Ma'arif to locate hidden treasures by consulting jinn. In 2017 in Morocco, after a protest leader's house burned down, another copy was discovered among the ashes. Soon after, fires mysteriously spread to his relatives' homes. Locals blame the book's curse. The book was written by Ahmad al-Buni, a 13th century Algerian scholar and contemporary of Ibn Arabi. It combines Sufi mysticism with numerology, astrology, and magic. It has 2 sections. The first explains the philosophy of magic, letters, numbers, and Quranic talismans. The second delves into far darker practices, summoning spirits, communicating with angels and demons, astrology, dream interpretations, and invisibility. Even the Ottoman Sultan's legendary talismanic shirts are thought to have been inspired by it. Today, censored versions circulate, but the location of the original manuscript is unknown. Some say it's hidden to keep it from falling into the wrong hands. For believers, Shams al-Ma'arif can either open the gates of divine knowledge or unleash hell itself. Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible. And finally, at number 1, the heaviest and most infamous book of all, Codex Gigas, better known as the Devil's Bible. This monstrous manuscript, now housed in Sweden's National Library, is nearly 1 meter tall, half a meter wide, weighs 75 kilograms, and radiates an eerie presence. Its legend begins in the 13th century with a monk named Herman who committed a grave sin. His punishment was horrifying. He was to be walled up alive. Desperate to escape, Herman begged for one night to redeem himself. He promised to write a book containing all the world's knowledge by dawn. Granted this impossible task, he tried to write, but as midnight approached, he realized he would fail. So he did the unthinkable. He prayed not to God, but to Lucifer. He offered his soul, and by morning, the massive Codex Gigas was miraculously complete. Inside were the Bible, Jewish histories, medical texts, astrology, and occult knowledge. But the most shocking pages are a vivid portrait of heaven, followed immediately by a full-page illustration of the devil, nearly 50 centimeters tall. The contrast, heaven or hell, forces the reader to choose. Modern analysis shows the entire book was written by one person, in a single consistent script, something humanly impossible for a work of that size. To this day, no one knows how it was truly created. The manuscript originally had 320 pages, but 10 to 12 pages were mysteriously removed. Some believe they contained the devil's prayer or forbidden knowledge the church wanted hidden. Its cursed reputation has followed it for centuries. In 1697, when the Stockholm Royal Library burned, Codex Gigas was thrown out of a window to save it, crushing a man below. In 1878, a librarian who spent a night alone with it was found insane by morning. Today, the Devil's Bible is locked inside a special case in Stockholm, only accessible digitally. To some, it's the largest medieval manuscript ever written. To others, it's proof of a pact with the devil. Either way, it remains one of history's most terrifying relics. So there you have it, the three most mysterious books of all time. The Voynich Manuscript, an unreadable alien code. Shams al-Ma'arif, a dangerous grimoire of hidden powers. Codex Gigas, the Devil's Bible, a pact written in darkness. Which one do you think hides the darkest secret?